y'all, it's your girl Felicia back with another video, and USA Today did a story on Jolie Plastic Surgery, and I'm feeling some type of way. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Felicia Brown Hudson, and last year I had 2 cosmetic surgery procedures performed at Jolie. Since I've started this journey and have went to Jolie Plastic Surgery to have surgery, I've heard many stories, and people have sent me many articles about some of the things that have happened there. We've all heard them. If you've researched having a BBL done in Miami, then I'm sure you've heard of the stories. I've always been very uncomfortable with talking about the deaths at these clinics because I know that a lot of people follow my channel because of my documentation of my plastic surgery journey. So I've never wanted to speak on death because I know when I was researching or even waiting for my surgery date, I personally did not want to too much keep seeing and hearing the stories of the women dying in Miami because I was already afraid and wanted to block it out, I guess. At this point, regardless of what I've done as far as documenting my journey, showing my wonderful experience at Jolie Plastic Surgery, or even not speaking about the deaths going on in Miami, I feel the obligation to make a video about this. Miami, Florida is pretty much the epicenter for plastic surgery in the United States, and USA Today does a story on deadly surgeries in Miami, and they only discuss one clinic out of many, and it just happens to be the clinic that I chose and the clinic that I have talked somewhat highly about in my videos. I feel an obligation to make a video. Regardless of the great experience or the great relationships that I have with Jolie and the doctors and some of the people working there, these women's lives to me are more important, and they matter. Them lives matter. Your lives matter. I started my plastic surgery journey December of 2017. I was looking into having a BBL by Dr. Arnaldo Valls. Me and my best friend were going to have the surgery together, and so we decided to fly out there a week early so that we can have some time on the beach and some time with God before the surgery, because we had heard of previous stories before and we were scared and we just wanted to go and, improve our lives, but we also wanted to make it out ourselves. Our surgery was scheduled for December 21st, 2017. So my husband was driving my best friend and I to the airport. And on the way to the airport is when my best friend looks on Instagram and sees that Dr. Valls has had a death. I couldn't believe it. I had spent so much time researching for a doctor that had no deaths. And here we are on the way to the airport. And we had heard what happened, and we were still going to and from Jolie to, do paperwork and things like that. And when I heard the husband of the lady that had passed, when I heard him say that it was like she didn't matter, I don't know why in that moment I just felt compelled to make a video. It's like, because she did matter. I don't know the family. I don't know her. My condolences do go out to them. The reason that this particular tragedy is embedded in my head is because she passed right before we were supposed to get a procedure. So I thought about her all the time. My surgery was canceled because of blood work issues. My best friend had surgery, and thank God she made it out. After we got back home and my best friend recovered, and I was getting my body together so that I could proceed with surgery. And when I mean getting my body together, they told me that I had an infection in my body, and said that they could tell because of my blood work. That wasn't the case. My red blood cell count was high, not my white blood cell count, so there was no infection. Despite what I had heard about the clinic and everything else, I still decided to go back and have surgery. I just thought to myself, there are risks. They tell you that. And I just thought that I just didn't know what happened. I didn't know that Dr. Val's had been found at fault until after my surgery, March 6th of 2018. When I found out that he was at fault, I felt some type of way back then, to be honest. I've been documenting my journey on YouTube, and I started documenting because I am going into the field of journalism, and I was going to use this as a way to document my journey and also learn how to get familiar with speaking to a camera. So that's how I started documenting this journey. My videos ended up getting more views than I thought, and I never intended to really be an inspiration for surgery. I've wrote a few raps about my journey, and also there's one line in one of those raps that says,
"Not promoting this, just excited for me, but I will never be spokeswoman for surgery."
And I said in that rap, performing it in Jolie Plastic Surgery, that I will never be a spokeswoman for surgery. That is not my intention. My intention was to provide information so that anyone planning on having this procedure would know what to expect. I did not make this video to offend anyone or to scare anyone considering plastic surgery. I know a lot of you that watch my channel are considering plastic surgery, so I do want you to know that that is not why I made this video. And that is one of the reasons why I have not addressed this issue in the past. But I am making this video as a woman who has shared her amazing experience at Jolie for everyone to see, and as a woman who gets comments every day from people telling me that I have inspired them to go to Jolie as well. So I feel like I have a responsibility to share this info. I have a responsibility. You know, I'm just somebody sharing my journey, but if my videos are inspiring women to go have plastic surgery at a clinic that keeps being broadcasted in the headlines for the death of patients, and if I am inspiring women to go somewhere where I am steadily getting reports, steadily getting messages about what Jolie has done to them, and things of that nature, I feel I have a responsibility to say something. If I have shown you guys nothing but the positive side of surgery and hear the truth about what's going on and do not present this information to you guys, for me, myself, I would feel less of a human being, and I do not think that that would be fair to everybody that is watching my channel and seeing my experience, which was a great experience and which did make Jolie look like a great place to go. I feel like I would be wrong if I didn't show you what I know as far as the negative side, because you deserve to be able to make an informed decision about where you go. It's unfair if you don't know that what is going on and you make a decision based on what you think or what you have seen from my channel of this being such a great experience. No, that's not who I am. I've debated so long about saying something about this because I had a good relationship with Jolie. I don't have any problems with Jolie. I am not in the business of ever trying to bash people. Most of the time, if a relationship in life is not working for me, I simply move forward. But because I decided to document this journey, and because people are being inspired to go there because of me, I only feel that it is right for me to say something about this situation. So you guys can have the information. I am going to link USA Today's story that they did on deadly surgeries in Miami, Florida. It will be in the description box. I'm sorry if I have offended anybody. I'm sorry if I have put fear in anybody's heart because they have a surgery scheduled. I went and had 2 surgeries. I am sitting here before you today alive. But there's also women that are not here and able to speak to you today. So I just want to say, if you have a surgery scheduled, please, if you go, just stay prayed up. You know, just stay prayed up. A lot of women have went and came out with no harm. And some haven't, and that's just the nitty-gritty. It is what it is. And I hope that you take this video and the information that I have given you out of love, because I promise you it is not my intention to scare anyone, because truth be told, you know, everyone's a little nervous about going down there. In conclusion, I'm praying that God will cover any and everyone on their way down there scheduled for surgery. I'm praying that He will cover you all and that everyone will come out safe. And yeah, God bless us all.